What's up, guys? Jake SLEASMAN, Blue Collar Outdoors, and today we're finally getting to a broadhead my bud has been asking for, you know who you are, to see on the channel. So stay tuned. So here it is. This is from G5 Broadheads. This is the Striker X, and I gotta say, this thing is sharp as hell out of the package. Wow. But this is a 4-blade fixed broadhead. Has 1.25 inch cut. Now it says it's got 4 ultra sharp Lutz blades. They are also replaceable. You get 33% more cut in space. And honestly, I mean, it looks really good. I don't have any questions about durability. I'm curious to see how this will fly, so I matched it with my Max Hunters 4-fletch that I put on this arrow, and you can see I have the nocturnal shift on there. This is one of my hunting arrows. So I figured bigger fixed head. These fly really good with the iron wills, the 150 wide. So I decided to use this arrow for this profile, because you can see it's a little bit bigger. But let's put these away and see how it looks. Okay, so now we can't shoot the chrono. We got rain off and on. I got to film this test, and Hawk and I will be going duck hunting. Moose will be joining us if he can make it. We're gonna have an evening wood duck hunt before they migrate. But my buddy, I'll pop it up right here. He's been asking for this for a while. He's already killed a doe with it, told me it was phenomenal, and I had to shoot it. So, as we say, when you guys keep hitting us up with broadheads, we are gonna get to them. Just sometimes it takes a little longer than others. But Cam, we got her. Striker X just came in. We're gonna shoot some gel. This arrow, this is the 125 grain head. Making this arrow about 555, as it's got 50 grains up front with the nocturnal shift, which is 25 grains, the 4-fletch Max Hunter. It's a 555 grain build with quite a bit up front. So I'm not gonna be able to shoot through the chrono like I said, but I am gonna shoot this gel here. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna shoot the target. We're gonna see how it flies, see how I have to aim with the different weight. This is closer to what I actually hunt with. It shouldn't be much because it's not far off. I shoot a 150 head with these nocks and everything, so this is 125. So it should be pretty dang close, but we'll see how it goes. So what we'll do is we'll take it, we'll shoot it into the target. What the fuck do you want?
I'm alive, baby! Woo!
Look who just decided to show up. Hawk. Take your time, bud. Glad to see you're alive, but barely breathing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the target. As you saw, Hawk finally showed up. So I'm gonna shoot the target with this. I'm just gonna aim dead nuts center, and it should be a touch high, if anything. All I care about is left and right, if it pans on me or anything like that. So let's shoot it and see. Okay, so here we go, 20 yards, flight test real quick, make sure. It should fly good with these fletchings. They're built for a bigger design broadheads, so they fly good, like I said, with the iron wills. So 20 yards, we'll see how this flies. No, I'm not shooting the gel. So as you can see, I aim dead nuts into the middle. It should be high, and as you can tell, it shot high and left. My hunting arrow that I hunt with is heavier than this, so that's to be expected, but really it shot pretty good. Just a touch left from what I'm sighted in at, but not bad. Okay, so we shot. Now we got Hawk behind camera, so this is nice. But we shot, it shot high and a touch left, so I'm gonna aim at the bottom right of that block, and it should go dead center. So let's test this Striker X. It is extremely sharp and it seems to fly pretty true. So here we go, 20 yards.
Am I supposed to be zooming in on it?
Yeah. Are you on it?
Yes.
Focus.
Yes. Oh, the gel?
What were you focused on?
I was focused on the target.
We'll redo that because Hawk thought I was shooting the target again, but I wasn't. So I'll go get the arrow, pull it out, we'll shoot it again. So you've seen the shot that we will redo. It was a kill shot. A lot of good material on this. Like I said, that's what you're looking for when you're gel hunting. Good material on the shaft. That arrow actually just flew high, so I'm gonna just aim a touch low. Actually, I should probably aim a little bit lower than what I did. So let's do it again. Hawk will be on the gel this time. Ready?
Yes.
You're on it?
Yep.
Does fly quite a bit higher than what I'm sighted in for. All right, so we shot it. It's literally dead nuts. Let's go down and check this out and see if this broadhead impresses me as much as it does Cam. Stay tuned. All right, so as you can see, this broadhead has really good penetration. Luckily enough, it didn't get, the temps didn't drop as quick as I thought they would, as this is still really good. So you get in these cold temperatures, once you get under 35, we find we can't do the broadhead test. We're working on an indoor shooting place that we can, so we're trying to figure that out as we speak. But as you can see here, the Striker X has phenomenal penetration. It did really good for an 1.25 inch cut, and as Hawk zooms in on this wound channel, I mean, you can see it's got an exceptional, crisp, clean wound channel. I mean, that's the real deal. It'll definitely kill you deer. I mean, that broadhead, you can tell by the wound in the gel, it was sliced clean. I mean, that thing was extremely sharp out of the package. Hell, that broadhead did really good. And then once we kick over here, okay, so as you can see, actually it pulled some gel in there. On the bottom too, look at that. It put a huge wound in there. I mean, that's a really big cut. Really good entrance wound, really good wound channel. Okay guys, so this is just a test of the G5 Striker X. My man Cam has been asking for this broadhead for a while. I told him I was getting one in and I'd fit it in there, and now here it is. This broadhead did really well in the penetration and wound channel, as well as an awesome entry cut. I mean, this thing did pretty good in our testing. It flies good, it flies true. I mean, like I said, I'm sighted in for a heavier arrow as I shoot a 150 head. This is a 125, that's why it shot high. But it shot true high every time, so that's a good thing. It flies true, cuts good, and it's sharp as hell out of the package. So I mean, this thing right here, it's hard for me to say any part of it is a bad gig. This broadhead right here is pretty impressive. But this broadhead right here, I mean, G5 pumps out a lot of good broadheads. If you're in the market for a fixed broadhead, this is not a bad option. I mean, a bigger cut, it did fly really well with these, as this is what they're designed for, is a bigger profile fixed blade. So it worked out well. Pretty cool. I fletched these and it worked out for these, but I didn't fletch them for this. I fletched these for the iron wheels. But guys, we're pushing for 10K. We're almost there. We're almost to 9,000 subscribers. Couldn't do it without you guys. Couldn't do all these tests without you guys. We love doing them. No BS, honest tests where the performance talks and the rest walks. You found the right channel. Hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on. As I see, only 13% of our subscribers have the notification bell on. We can see all these stats. I also know that 81% of our viewers are non-subscribers as well. So we got to get those numbers up. Let's get to 10K. Turn that notification bell on, as there is going to be a change coming in the upload schedule, which I will address that shortly. But guys, share this video with all your buds. Share it on Facebook and all your hunting groups. Let's see what everyone thinks of this G5 Striker X, if they agree with us that this was an impressive test. But let's get to 10K so we can do the ultimate turkey giveaway. Hawk and I, we got wood ducks to pursue. So we got to get after it here. We're going to test some new decoys as well. We are going to be starting to do decoy reviews for waterfowl as well. So actually in use and stuff like that. Just trying to film as much stuff that you guys would yield information from. Now, we are no experts in no waterfowl by no means, but we think we can chime in our 2 cents, or that would be worth it. But guys, this is Jake SLEASMAN, Blue Collar Outdoors. Hawk's behind the camera. He showed up for the last 3 minutes of film day. But we will catch you on the next one. We got wood ducks to shoot. We got a 2-man limit to fill. Toodles.